McDonald's sells 75 burgers every single second. That's 6.5 million burgers a day. You'd think a company moving that kind of volume would be in the business of selling burgers, but the truth is going to change how you see those golden arches forever. McDonald's is not a burger company. It's a real estate company that just happens to sell burgers. Let me explain. About 95% of all McDonald's restaurants are franchises. This means McDonald's doesn't actually run them. Regular people pay McDonald's for the right to open a restaurant, and they operate it themselves. McDonald's provides the famous brand, the training, and the global supply chain. The franchisee does all the actual work of making and selling the food. But here is where the story takes a turn. When a franchisee opens a McDonald's, they don't just pay a franchise fee. In the majority of cases, McDonald's Corporation owns the land and the building. The franchisee pays rent directly to McDonald's on top of all their other fees. McDonald's is their landlord. Let's look at the numbers because they tell the real story. McDonald's revenue breaks down into three main categories. About 40% of their income comes from rent paid by franchisees. Another 40% comes from royalties, which is a percentage of each restaurant's sales. And only the remaining 20% comes from the company-operated restaurants, where McDonald's is actually in the business of selling burgers. Their financial statements show that McDonald's real estate holdings are worth over $40 billion. The burger business just helps pay the rent. This entire model was the brainchild of a man named Harry Sonneborn back in the 1950s. The original McDonald's brothers, Richard and Maurice, they just sold burgers. When Ray Kroc took over and wanted to expand through franchising, it was Sonneborn who saw the real opportunity. He told Kroc that the company shouldn't be in the food business, it should be in the real estate business. The franchisees could worry about flipping burgers. And this model is brilliant for a few reasons. First, it's incredibly low risk for the corporation. If a restaurant fails, McDonald's just keeps the property. They can find a new franchisee or sell the land, which is often in a prime location. Second, it provides a steady, predictable income. Rent comes in every single month, regardless of how many Big Macs are sold. And third, appreciation. Real estate in good locations generally increases in value over time. McDonald's has been buying up prime commercial real estate for 70 years. The franchisee, on the other hand, takes on almost all the risk. They invest somewhere between $1 and $2 million just to open the doors. They have to manage staff, deal with customers, and handle all the day-to-day problems. And they only earn money if the restaurant is profitable after paying McDonald's their rent and their royalties. McDonald's gets paid whether the franchisee makes a profit or not. And it doesn't stop there. McDonald's also controls the supply chain. Franchisees are required to buy their food, packaging, and equipment from a list of McDonald's approved suppliers. And guess what? Those suppliers have to pay fees to McDonald's just to be on that approved list. So the corporation makes money on supplies without ever manufacturing a single thing. Let's do some quick math to understand the scale. There are about 40,000 McDonald's worldwide. The average rent per location is roughly $10,000 a month. That's $400 million in rent every single month. That's $4.8 billion a year just from being a landlord. This is why the company's stock has performed so well for decades. They aren't really exposed to the razor-thin profit margins of the fast food industry. They're collecting rent from a massive portfolio of prime real estate all over the world. They've created a self-reinforcing system where their powerful brand actually makes their own real estate more valuable. So, how does McDonald's really make its money? By owning the land under the golden arches, by charging rent to franchisees who take all the operational risk, by collecting royalties on every single burger sold, and by controlling the entire supply chain. McDonald's built a real estate empire disguised as a fast food chain. The burgers are just the tenants.